My name is Jeff Baker. I'm Senior Safety Coordinator for Delmarva Power, a PHI company. That's my primary role, Safety Coordinator in that region. I do have background of line department, so they utilize me as a second role to come down here and run some outside crews. Crew I have out here with me the last 2 days is from Ohio, Youngstown, Ohio Edison. We've been on the same job for 2 days. Just getting into the job was a little bit of a challenge. We got down here, we had tree trimmers cutting just to get us into the broken poles and wire down for almost a full day. We had to take some guardrails down on an abandoned bridge just to get the trucks back in here. After we did that, we have probably about 2 pages worth of material list that we had to round up and get poles out here and get that type set, everything set up for that. We also had, for safety's sake, we have to go through the job, do a job briefing on it. Everything we're doing, we're actually doing a job briefing because I have so many crews out here. I want everybody to be on the same page. We're all working on under the same, guidelines. So that's been, rounding everybody up, getting everybody and walking. We basically walked this job a couple times because it is, we're dealing with. We got 69 kV down, and I got 2 13 kV feeders locked out, and a broken 60-foot pole. Regulator blown up. It's a pretty big mess back here. So from that standpoint, we wanted to make sure everybody had a say in how we were going to do the job. Obviously, I set it up how I feel it should be set up from a safety standpoint to get everybody home safely. And then we have folks add, hey, if we do this, we might be able to get it a little bit quicker, a little bit, just some things I may have missed. And that's the whole part of it. Everybody feels like they're on the part of the team. And that's the important part. Everybody knows their role and what they're supposed to do. So basically, when we got out here, we had to, get into it first off. That was a challenge, just getting trucks to it. We got in, we got the trucks on, got in here. We had to go through and isolate a bunch of different places. We did some isolation points yesterday afternoon, and hopefully we could pick load up and just leave our section out. That obviously. Well, it didn't obviously, but we did all this extra work and found we had 8 broken cross arms a few miles up the road. So did some work there, and that kind of, didn't help us out. But it'll help us, as other crews today get out there. It ultimately will benefit us getting load back on. And our section, I think we have probably one of the bigger sections out. I have probably about 15 guys, 15 folks out here, workers. And we got ground set up on both sides of the job. We have to work in gloves and sleeves. It's very hot. It's, can't see it, but I'm sweating pretty good. It's about 90 degrees and pretty humid. And I'm not in gloves and sleeves. So the folks that are actually up there doing the work are definitely, need to take their breaks. We got plenty of Gatorade. PHI has been real good with helping us out with getting Gatorade and ice and water. So we have stuff to hydrate our folks. And that's the important part is, making sure we're watching these folks and making sure, taking care of themselves because they get into it. They're worrying about the job and they kind of forget about themselves there.